on In the Can, we have very funny comedian Tony Rock. Tony,
How are
thank
you?
for
How you doing?
good.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for doing this.
In the Can sounds like I'm being interviewed in the bathroom, but
It is. It's kind of a
kind of
play
like a
on.
bathroom.
There is a
Yeah.
bathroom directly to our right. We kind of sabotage. That's not the right word. What's it called when you sneak up on people? I don't know, but we sort of ambush.
Ambush. Okay, yeah, that's a good one.
We ambushed Tony. Well, here's the deal. I just had some queso, and I'm a little bit stupid. What have you been eating since you've been in Austin?
Fuddruckers is right next door to the
Really?
hotel, so I'm eating Fuddruckers every day. This is my first time in Austin. I haven't seen Austin before. I don't know where the spots are to go. I hear the barbecue's good, but I can't find any near the hotel. So I'm stuck with the Fuddruckers.
Do you hang out with the feature at all during the day? Like, do you have someone to take you?
No,
anywhere?
not in this particular town. Usually when I'm on the road, they let me bring my feature, so I bring like a friend of mine's, and we just go party and hang out the whole week. But I do know Felicia. Felicia's a good friend of mine. She actually started, I think, in the same club I started in, but she was already like well known in the club when I got in. But she has friends and family here, so I just hang out in the hotel, watch sports center, you know.
That's not fun. You should get to go around Austin.
Yeah, I went out last night. Had a good time.
Okay.
Yeah, I went to 6th Street and 5th Street, and went to club to club to club, and, you know, in one bar and out the other. It was kind of cool.
Cool.
And cheap drinks were like $1. It was cool.
Yeah, the drinks here are really great. I don't drink anymore, but
Yeah.
when I did, I really enjoyed the prices. I'm kind of nervous because you're
Relax. Relax.
You're well known, and we've never met before. And also, I'm not a good interviewer.
Oh,
so
okay. Whatever
those
you
three
can ask
together.
whatever question you want to ask. Nothing's gonna offend me.
Where did you grow up?
Brooklyn, New York. Born and raised, Brooklyn, New York.
And
7 brothers, 1 sister.
And where are you in the age?
Middle boy. 3 older brothers, 3 younger brothers.
You have a great voice. I like your accent a lot. I listen to you on the radio.
Oh, thank you.
And I just noticed that you have a great voice. That's not like I'm not hitting on you, but you do have a great voice. Do you go back to New York a lot? Or
All
do
the
you
time,
live
every chance I get. Yes, I keep an apartment in New York, in Brooklyn still, and I have a house in Los Angeles, but I still claim Brooklyn.
I would rather live in New York than
Absolutely,
LA, I think.
absolutely. For comedy, it's the only place to really live. In Los Angeles, they don't really want to be comics; they want to be actors,
Yeah.
and they think doing comedy is a good shortcut into acting. But if you take shortcuts, you get cut short. So that's why
Exactly.
they fail as comics.
Yeah, there is a good comedy community out there too, but the city is a terrible place to
Right.
me.
I hear Austin has a great comedy scene.
Yeah, it does. It does. I just thought of a question and I forgot. Give me. Oh, how many weeks a year do you do the road?
Oh, there's no limit. I'd do the road every week if it was possible.
Do you not ever get like? I did the road. For
I wake up
a
in hotels
year.
sometimes and I don't know where I am.
Yeah.
And it takes me a few seconds to remember where I am. But that's the price you pay when you're trying to be at the level I want to be at. I want to be in the top 5. So if that's the work I have to put in, that's just the work I have to put in.
That I obviously, like, I'm familiar with your brother Chris Rock, and I always thought he has like an amazing work ethic.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
when
Everybody that's great in this business, my brother, Pryor, Carlin, Seinfeld, everybody that's ever been around them will tell you these guys, Jay Leno, everybody will tell you these guys put in so much work. They're comics 24/7. So I have to slow down with the party and really focus on my homework if I want to be.
I admire that, but I find it very heartbreaking that a good work ethic is a requirement for me. It seems like when I decided to do stand up, that I had come up with a great plan to not have to work.
Oh. If it works, let me know.
Well, depends on how you define how if it works. But I did the road for just a year, and by the end of that year, I felt insane because of waking up and not knowing where you are. It made me feel like a maniac.
It's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. I will say that. It's this particular run, I've been on the road 3 weeks straight. So now I'm to the point where I'm traveling with dirty laundry, and I'm like trying to find a laundromat in a city I've never been to, and that's kind of weird. And
yeah.
But you know, I go back to LA on Sunday. I have 3 days off, and then I'm right back on the road. So those 3 days, I'm just gonna relax and see my friends and family.
That's awesome. Is there anything that you would like to say that I have not asked you about?
Anything that I would like to say that you have not asked me about? No, you're doing fine. You're doing fine. Shout out to Brooklyn.
I will second that, even though I've never been to Brooklyn. I like what I've seen about it on TV. I hope the next time that you come here that I'm a better interviewer because you've been a delight.
Thank you very much.
I appreciate. So I really appreciate you doing it.
Thank you very much.
So please come see the very funny Tony Rock at Cap City. And where will you be next?
Next week I'm in Tampa, Florida at the Improv in Ybor City.
Okay, see him at the Improv in Tampa, or the Tampa Improv.
Yeah. Or go to TonyRock.com and it'll get all the info for my Facebook and my MySpace and my Twitter and all that. That'll tell you everything.
And take him to a good barbecue place in Austin, if you don't mind.
Yes, indeed.
So, all right, well, thanks. That's another one in the can. And goodbye. It ends a little awkward.